gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Colorado. Coming up on the first pitch and starting this one, Chris Sale. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
The 0-1. Bounce to third. Riley. One out in the top of the first. Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. That's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that is that. Bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald
The pitch.
Jr.
Acuna punches one foul right side. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second base, Ozzie Albies.
One out, base is empty. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Doyle makes the catch. And we're back. Here's Chris Bryant now. And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that...
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he starts off the second with a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. You know, Boog still carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta is on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
One out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Brendan Rodgers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Swing and a base hit. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That one ripped. And it is gone. And this place is rocking. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He was late there, strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Headed down the line. Lays out and makes the play.
Batting seven, the catcher.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Wouldn't chase that time. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Batting eight.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. On the ground to third. Over to Bryant. Play made, that ends the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's 2-zip. Back here in Atlanta, on to the third inning. Jacob Stallings now. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The lefty fires. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. The Braves up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the third. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. That one not close, and that is ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle has this one sized up, and there's one away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
That one out to right. Cave in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Albies around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. It's 3-zip.
Back-to-back base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Doyle under it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ezequiel Tovar. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
To center field. Makes the sliding grab.
Sliding catches like that are just so smooth, aren't they? It's not always entirely necessary to go down on the ground to make the catch, but I can tell you this, it really can help at times when you get below the ball even a little bit more, just to get that good look as it enters your glove.
And now Chris Bryant doubled his first time up, and that one fouled off. Tovar over at first with 1 away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is inside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Caught him looking for the K.
The third baseman, number 24.
Man at first, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. Ozuna brings it in with a nice running grab. The Rock. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Tapped in front of the plate. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. In the air, out to center. Doyle makes a nice grab and a full sprint. So here's Murphy now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down. Back here in Atlanta, here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, these Rockies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging it more than...
He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. Fastball for a strike. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Rogers rounds second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The Braves leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ball one there. Goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Lefty out of it, stays alive. On the ground to third, and a base hit knocks in a run. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar, and the slider just misses. And that one fouled off. Stallings at second, Blackman at first, 2 out of the inning. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw comes into second. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do pick up a run on the play. They back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Doyle makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Junior.
Rogers makes the play. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And a strike on the outside edge.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. And there's a strike. Bryant goes 6 feet 5 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Sale ready. Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ozuna puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Rockies down by a run, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Rubber with that good live arm delivers. In the air to left down the line. Jones snags it. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. 1 for 2. I say it went.
0-1's the count.
Bounce to the left side. McMahon slings it across, and that is out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. This one in the air, center field. Doyle pulls that one down, and that is the third. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And that's through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now here's Nolan Jones. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Chopper to second. Albies over to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Colorado,
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he set. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Marquez back to work.
0-1, no
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Peter Lambert getting loose out there. Gilbreth, a left-hander, also throwing.
1-1.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left. Over to Bryant, and a quick out, number 1.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
In the air, right side. Cave makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tovar sends it to first. Out number 3. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Sam Hilliard.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard ground ball, base knock.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
0-1's the
Blackman
count.
in the box now, takes strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
0-2.
0-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through.
Nice stop. There's one. Out to first, not in time. Great effort there. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 3. And that's outside.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In plenty of time to first. Bryant out on the play. 2 left for Colorado, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia.
Number 20.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Out there to center. 2 away down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Out to center. Doyle settles under this one. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 9th. Down the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And fouled off.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead and count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Nolan Jones getting ready to hit. That 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next.
Well, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He powers that one out of here. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Victor Vodnik.
Save opportunity here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Out towards right center field. Hilliard drifts towards it. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swung on, belted. Doyle going back on this one. And it bangs off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one off. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Count 1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A 2-run shot, and they walk it off.
Walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
I keep on falling.